Hello everybody, it's Terry098 here. I'm just fixing my headset. Sorry I didn't record for a little bit. I've just been taking some time to relax. I think I know which one this is. You guys better pause it and read. I'll give you some time to pause. Where am I going? Yeah.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaper it controls changes, and Orzammar... I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you... I can see the Maker's hand...
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me...
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard...
Commoners. God. Thank commoners. I'm just kidding. I respect everybody. What?
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only... In the end, Endrin himself recognized that it was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less. He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself. Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along. Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king. I am Narav Helmi, third... And you, stranger? What brings you to Orzammar at such a time? A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What? A blight? Now? But our warrior... I'm sorry, if you seek Lord Harrowmont's...
I gotta say this now. I don't usually do this, but fuck Lord Harrowmont. I don't like him.
I have heard much about the whole... It is so strange. Harsh. And have you seen those... But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just...
I saved it for a reason.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've got...
Common nugs. I don't like those.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dusttown. Guess I'm shutting... Good on you, Stray.
I'm going this way real quick. For a reason. Oh, here's one. I gotta check something real quick. I'm muting myself real quick. find somewhere.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Most of them, yes.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are promised to some uncaring god?
What are you getting at?
Didn't you desire companionship during those 2 years? 2 years! The very thought makes me weak.
My time in the cloister was a time of contemplation. I occupied myself with thoughts of the Mako and other worthy pursuits. But like I said, most of the brothers and sisters had taken vows. Not all of them. Some were just affirmed, like me.
Aha! That is not so bad then.
Nothing happened, Zivran. It would not be right to engage in that behavior in a house devoted to the Maker.
Why? The Maker made us who we are. He made our urges. He gave us these parts. You think he made them for looks?
Yeah, he did. I'll have to use the cheats for the rest of the nugs, because there's 10 of them, but you can only get 5.
What is that smell? Dwarven vomit. Charming.
Two more. I know where one of them is. But yeah, I'm gonna learn about that. I thought it would be a short one. Sorry guys. Okay, I got 3.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Oh, you'll recognize her from the third game.
You look like you're not from around here.
No, you?
I've been trying. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be.
She's so enthusiastic and...
Oh, I'll go.
She's from the third game.
The Deep Roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
Yeah, because all the Darkspawn are on top.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. So you're the best. You're the. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
doing all 10, sorry. Because I don't know the consequence. Didn't work.
I once drank a thimble of dwarven ale, woke up a week later in Jada wearing nothing but my shoes and a towel.
Atrust Vala, stranger. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able... Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone! This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
Yes. I had to be nice to them. I lost this... whatever it's called. I know it's not solid.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew? I recommend the Lycan Ale. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the... I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're... Go die in the dark, putting away as many Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones. Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into four, looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's... Lord Haramon's got his own men there, all looking for... Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone... Balin ordered us, looking for signs of Bronca. Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the... No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good... Excuse me.
In dwarven barbaras vi verka pelnathag. En dindarusha saradurva den wimedwal. Nasun kalano vrug en premalano vam.
They're everywhere! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Mon... They follow you. See? I found copies. I won't disappear chasing a lie! I won't...
I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to... Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who see that... Well, I've taken the time to... You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent Deshers if we... Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79, they're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than badly. Oh, then your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you as you wish.
Did you need something else, Warden? With 52 types of ale, someone's feeling generous. This, my friend...
I decided to brighten up around that Okay, time to go talk to people. I say, Inquisitor is easy being a mage.
So the closer
You
you
have
live
come
to
at
the
a difficult
surface,
time.
the higher class you
Orzammar
are.
is ailing for want
Unless
of
you're
a king.
actually on the surface.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance.
Fuck Lord Harrowmont. I may have got an achievement, but I saved before I gave it to him.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
This is the royal palace, then. What treasures could lie within?
I'm at least gonna do 30 minutes, so you know. I don't usually cuss, but I'll cuss just... Wait, what? He's in here, I think. I gotta set it.
Warden, welcome. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider. Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous likes to spend his time at tapsters in the con. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferret. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. The king may recommend any successor he chooses. Lord Harrowmont was chosen after better a trusted advisor lead us than a scheming child. Balin's claim to... No. Do you have more time to talk now, Warden? That is unfortunate.
Wait a second. He's got a...
You left so... Do you have more time to talk now, Warden? That may be. He cannot afford to trust anyone of That's a generous offer. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly
And this is to be your king. One who cannot...
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to...
Ah, I see. So...
How dare you slander...
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience? I suppose not everyone can face death as undaunted.
Then you agree to fight. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. The key fighter... You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. If you need to find me again...
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord...
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking. An interesting accusation. But did you... Well, where did you get these? Never mind. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke. He is leading a deep... It's unlikely he'll be back. Thank... He was certain... He left me with... I'll give you good luck.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient clans? He refuses to comment in the assembly.
There he is.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Oghren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman. Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's... Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people, gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of smiths would return safely from the deep roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branka's honor, then Oghren starts screaming and runs him through. It was a huge scandal. Oghren should have been executed, but instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned... Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Oghren chasing some old trick. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3.
What?
Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared they moved Branka, Oghren, and all the... It's been 2 years since Branka left. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to... She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their... Did you...
I have to go, guys. Bye.